Hey everybody, it's Chris from Marketing During Tough Times. Thanks for stopping by. It is Wednesday, and Wednesday is Startup Day. And this is part of my series, 5 Skills to Master When Starting Your First Business. And skill to master number 4 is having a rock solid reason why customers should buy from you and a rock solid offer that you're going to make your potential customers. People get stuck here. Think about it, your customer has a lot of choices. They have a lot of places they could buy whatever you're selling. And so you have to give them a reason why that they would want to do business with you versus someone else. Sometimes this is called a value proposition. Sometimes this is called a unique selling proposition. It all means the same thing. It's why should I buy from you? Your offer is what you're offering the potential customer to start doing business with you. Maybe you want them to call you, or maybe you want them to fill out a form on the internet. Well, you have to make them an offer. There has to be some kind of exchange. They usually just don't call you out of the blue. They usually just don't give you their email. So the challenge for a startup entrepreneur, if this is your first time opening a business, is you don't know your customers very well, so you don't really know what's important to them. So all you can really do is test and then sort of refine your unique selling proposition and your offer over the course of time. I do my tests on Google AdWords, called pay-per-click advertising. I do it on a very small scale, and I don't spend a lot of money. This isn't a Google AdWords course. Google AdWords are complicated, so this is the short version. Every time someone sees your ad and they click on it, Google charges you. If they don't click on the ad, Google doesn't charge you. So I have an ad, I put my value proposition in the headline, and then a short description. And then if someone likes it, they click on it. And if someone doesn't, they don't. So I only pay for when people clicks. So if no one clicks on my ad, if I have complete failure, then I haven't paid anything, but I have to come up with an offer that people will click on. So I can keep testing things over and over and over again until I have a winner or until I have something that's generating traffic to my audience. Once they click on the ad, they go to my website, a landing page, and from there, there's an offer, and I'm going to ask them to do something. If I can get people to my website and they don't take my offer, I can refine my offer over and over again until I find something that works. Now, depending on your budget, and my budget is low, and I hope you're starting with a low budget too, and if you don't necessarily have a lot of traffic in your community in general, this can take time. It could take you weeks, it could take you months. That's just the nature of the business. And I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say I'm gonna test guitar lessons. I own a performing arts school and I wanna test guitar lesson ads. Well, first, Reality 101. How many people in my immediate 3-mile radius are looking for guitar lessons every day? And they wanna do lessons in person, come to my school. It could be a couple people a day, who knows, right? I'm not expecting thousands of people. I'm not gonna get this flood of traffic. So going into this, I know I'm a local performing arts school. There aren't going to be hundreds and hundreds of people looking for guitar lessons. So knowing that, I put up my ad and I test different headlines. I test a series of headlines and I discover my winning headline was learn to play guitar in 15 minutes a day. People clicked on that ad more than anything else. And so I knew that was going to be the value proposition that generated something with my customers. I send them to my page, and on my page, I have some different offers. I tried offering them a free report on how you can learn guitar in 15 minutes a day. No one really wanted that. Actually, no one wanted it at all. I never gave out a free report. Sometimes I would offer a video. People could watch a video. Well, some people watched the video. The video was actually me kind of talking and explaining things. I offered them a free trial lesson. The free lesson didn't really go over well either. What I found worked best was a straight up call now and take guitar lessons. We'll schedule you today and you can be in your lesson, tomorrow in the next couple of days. That was what worked best. I think the reason why is because people wanted it now. I'm gonna give you a second example, and this is an example that happened to me personally. I needed to get my grass cut, my lawn cut. So I needed a landscaper. Didn't find any website, so I went on Craigslist and I started just calling people. Well, no one was really answering their phones. The 5th person I called said, oh yes, we have a landscaping service, we'd love to help you. What's your address? We're gonna send you an estimate, all this stuff. We use Google Earth to plot the dimensions of your property, and we'll give you an estimate. It sounded very complicated. They'll explain the billing. I said, great. 3-4 days later, a box arrives. I open up a box and there's like a book on lawn care. It's actually, and it's like, oh, it's from the landscaper. There's a free report on my grass. There's a picture of my house from outer space that shows my square footage and what my cost is going to be. They have this very long explanation of how they bill things. They're telling me how they set the blades of their lawnmower at a certain angle to cut the grass. It was like pretty detailed. And I was like, oh, it was pretty impressive. The problem was, the next person I called right after speaking to them, the guy says, hey, where are you at? And I said, oh, here's my address. He said, a couple blocks away, I'll be right there. Shows up at my house, looks around, says, I'll cut it for $25. You want me to do it right now? I said, great. So by the time this giant box package arrived, I had already cut my lawn and I still have the same landscaper going today. So sometimes this wonderful, complex offer with this shock and awe package isn't what people want. Sometimes people just want their guitar lesson now, or they want their grass cut today. So I hope you find that helpful. I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.